been banging on the ones and twos. I damn near got my daughter on video, and that was not gonna make her gratitudes. I hope y'all feeling good with it, cause that has me laughing hard as hell. Slid by me, I had to go and tell her, whenever you go to your mama's room, it's really our room. Whenever you go to your mama's room, make sure you shut that door, cause I got work to do. I'm in here putting in the grind. Like, I'm in here growing, glowing, doing my thizzle. Make sure y'all shut the door. That way I don't interrupt y'all with all this goodness. So, bow to y'all 1,000 thank y'all for rocking with me. My name is Kendrick Avant, and this is the Agency of Gratitude, where every day I'm popping in, sliding in. I share my gratitude journals. We talk about intentions, different things to get you over the hump so you can start your day. Different things to get you over the hump so you can continue your day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm here for teachers, whatever miscommunication problem you're having in the classroom, because I know that pandemic has completely disrupted your usual way of doing things. Think about a gratitude journal, man. That will be the mindfulness to help you calm down. I've been telling parents this for over a year. Start a gratitude journal, parents. That will bring your mindfulness to the forefront of your consciousness. I've been telling fathers ever since Thanksgiving, bro, dog, king, get your ass a gratitude journal. That way you're not tripping so hard on what everybody else in your family is doing. You can calm down and go about your day, and you are not overthinking what she is doing, what he is doing, what they are doing, who not listening, who left out the plates, who Lego that is. Calm down, dog. Get a gratitude journal, because you got way too much on your mindset. Get this thing going. My intention today, talking to my water. I've told y'all this before. There is this Japanese scientist, I can't pronounce his name, and he has proven, because y'all have heard the whole thing about if you talk to the plants, how the plants will grow better. You talk crazy and negative to your plants, they die, they wither, all types of awful things happen. It's the same thing with the water. If you talk positively to your water, tell the water good things. Hey, water, I love you. Water, you're going to make me better. Oh my gosh, water, you're the most important thing to me. If you do stuff like that and then drink the water, it will actually positively charge your own ions and eons and cells and things of that nature. That'll help you move better, grow better, think better, stuff like that. So I've been trying to do this, man, all week. It is now Saturday. And I decided let me write it down for a real intention. Let me take stop, put in the intention, and know today I'm talking to my water. My daughter caught me one time and she came in and looked at me and just walked right back out. Good stuff. Yes, I've already done yoga because it is, 11:30, 12? And I've been up since 3:34. Got that good yoga in. I'm not even trying to get to 30 poses. It is way more, I've lengthened the amount of time I hold my poses. And I've lessened the number because I need to focus on the good ones that I'm doing, the ones that I'm set on, the ones that I know help different parts of my legs, and I feel it. I make sure I do those all the way. It's not about just doing a certain number anymore. I gotta do the ones I have properly. Push it, stretch it. Even if it stings a little bit, get through it. Less number, more intensity. I'm telling you, man, I feel like it's having a good effect. I feel like it is having a good effect. Already done my double manifestation. I'm on day 20. Day 20, man. For 20 days in a row, I have done 3, 6, 9. That means I start the day with 3, write it down 6 times. At lunch, write it down 9 times. And then every day I am meditating for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes on one specific thing I'm trying to do. I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow's also day 3 of week number 3 of no drinking. Good stuff. Listen, if you all are on Facebook, and I know a bunch of y'all are not on Facebook, but you get on every once in a while just to look at people's pictures. If you're on Facebook, Follow Kendrick Avant, Agent of Gratitude. You're following that because that's all of my professional things of mindfulness, my professional ways of keeping your mindset together. Teachers, school leaders, parents, daddies, young people, y'all know what I'm talking about because you understand the language that I use. You follow Kendrick Avant, Agent of Gratitude. I'm gonna give you all type of infographics and good shit. You follow All Things One Love on Facebook to catch my music playlist, catch me being as raw and authentic as possible. This is how you get with me. Follow those two things on Facebook. Follow both of them. But the Kendrick Avant is the professional version. All Things One Love, not professional. I'm gonna be sharing blog posts and everything. The value. Listen. I already told y'all. What did I say? Anybody? I told you, positively talk to your water. That's the value today. Teachers, parents, I'm trying to tell you, man, talk to your water. Let your kids see you talk to the water. That way they ask you questions and you can tell them about these good things. That's an entire conversation you can have with your kids, your students, that is outside of required work. Helps you know them better. You use those stories, you can use that knowing them better to get through the work that is assigned. Things like chores around the house. That paper that's supposed to be writing that's sitting on the desk right now and they're doing this. They see you talking to their water, they can get a conversation going that inspires them to do the paper. Listen, man, you got to take these things and use them. You have so many tools in your pocket. Use them. Use them. Black History Story today. Let's talk about the homie Alfredo Bowman. I told my wife I was going to talk about Alfredo Bowman today, and she said, who? I don't know who that is. Alfredo Bowman. A lot of y'all know him as Dr. Sebi. Born in Honduras. Yes, we chopping on Dr. Sebi today. So the man is born in Honduras, and he has always called himself an African by Honduran descent. Something like that. He's never done the whole thing where I am Honduran because I was born there. He says I'm African. We came here. I kind of get that. I'm not even gonna go there with that because I dig what he's saying with that. So Dr. Sebi starts out. Let me get my paper. Dr. Sebi is a herbalist, and y'all may have not, if you have not heard of Dr. Sebi, he is the guy that took the alkaline diet to a whole new level. He was a herbalist to the stars. He worked with Steven Seagal. He worked with Michael Jackson. He worked with Eddie Murphy. The dude worked with all kinds of superstars and people, and he was big on this specific diet, alkaline and stuff like that, bio-African electric something cell therapy. All he was basically saying was, if you eat right, eat specifically, you're going to fix a lot of your health problems. He took it too damn far. He took it way too far. I know that because, look, man, I got multiple sclerosis. People are always bringing that shit to me. You would be shocked how many homeboys, homegirls, family members, former teachers will hit me up or send me something. I get shots on my Instagram. I get DMs about Dr. Sebi, alkaline type stuff. I'm so on game with that. Of course, I'm not a doctor my damn self with it. But yes, so here we go. With Dr. Sebi is telling all these, he starts out in Honduras. And what he has a whole list of shit, man. Dr. Sebi has asthma, diabetes, he's impotent. That means he can't get his and he has vision problems. He has all these issues going on. He's going to several doctors. That means he starts out being sick. Everything going on. Y'all know diabetes. If you get hit with diabetes, shit, that's everything. Diabetes can affect your vision and everything. So either way, in his middle years, he changes up his diet and starts doing this. He's doing the alkaline therapy type stuff. He calls it the African electro something. And I'm telling y'all, man, without getting too far into it, all it's basically doing is saying to eat right. It's big on that alkaline theory of stuff like you should have your food should be at a pH level, certain pH level. Too high, too low is bad. And he heals himself. He really does. He heals himself with his diabetes. He says, that's starting to work again. Tell him, man, Dr. Sebi is doing good with this. Does so well in Honduras that other people are rocking with him. Other people have these issues. They're changing up their diet. They're getting better. He goes from Honduras, gets it popping in New York City. And he's saying the same things, how he can cure all these illnesses and everything. Now, the magical word you got to remember here is that he's saying that he can cure you of these illnesses. With this dietary change, he can cure you of these illnesses. Now, he also says a bunch of other crazy shit. Like he says AIDS and HIV are not related at all. He says he can cure you of AIDS and HIV with your diet. He's out there saying he can cure people of cancer with this diet. So New York can't take it. New York State ends up suing them. And they actually, the way it pops off is this. So New York State actually brings in undercover agents to come to his different New York City offices claiming to have certain illnesses. He hits them with the dietary stuff, and then they're supposed to get better. They rock out. So when they have this court date going and New York City sues him and they want to push him down, they got these officers that come to court with all of this paperwork saying, hey, we got this and that, blah, blah, blah. That shit is all fake though. You know it's fake because they're undercover officers, and you got to admit, if you're undercover officer and you come in there saying you got this issue and he says he can fix you, you really can't come back and say it didn't fix me. Then what you said you were sick, like you were really sick, you really don't know. So they got that shit going. But more than that is that he has these undercover officers, and the state of New York is after him, dog. They are after Alfredo Bowman. They are going to shut down Dr. Sebi. And man, he puts out the back call to all of his patients that he has talked to from Honduras to everywhere. And since he has been out there healing people like Steven Seagal and working with Michael Jackson and superstars, and he's got people flying in from other parts of the world. They're flying into New York City just to, y'all see this shit? You see how the hand be shaking? Just to show, to tell, to offer testimony that they have these illnesses and diseases, and once they fix their diet, they're better. I mean, like hundreds of people. He's got people showing up, dog. Like it doesn't matter how, if you have a couple of officers with these fake illnesses that say they got shit, blows it out the gate, Dr. Sebi wins. He's now he's a legend because he has gone to New York State and proven in court, shit, I got people that are healed. It is rolling for him. Except New York State comes back in and hits him with a civil suit and says he pays $900, takes the civil suit, and says he will stop saying words like cure, heal, everything else. He can no longer say he will heal you and cure you of your stuff. Leaves New York City, goes to LA. Come on, man. He just beat this New York City thing, and now he's not in New York City anymore. Of course, that only improves and blows his legendary status up. To all the population, this cat has beat New York, and all the doctors and all the pharmacies beat New York. And they hit him with a civil suit and made him shut it down. So the legend grows. He goes to LA. It is still growing, still popping. Dude, this is where Dr. Sebi starts to fuck up. He's healing people. He's healing, talking with people like Michael Jackson. Stays with Michael Jackson for like a week or two. I don't know how long. I forgot how long I read. And supposedly he's working with Michael Jackson on some health issues. Michael Jackson gets popped with the child sexual assault type stuff. Sebi says, yo, and they send Sebi out. Sebi gets $10,000. And Sebi sues Michael Jackson and says, you owe me another $600,000 because I cured you of blah, blah, blah. All types of crazy shit. Michael Jackson and his team, of course, I ain't never in my life had those problems. What are you talking about? And they not trying to hear it. They shut all this shit down. Send him on about his way. But of course, anything like that now, You working with superstars, Eddie Murphy, Michael Jackson, Steven Seagals. There's so many stars. Lisa Liftout Lopez. You working with real deal stars. By now, your name is rolling. So even though he had some problem with Michael Jackson, you're still raking in the big bucks with everybody else. They say he got to the point where he's making over $3,000 a day. And this is in the 90s and early 2000s, so 3 G's back then was way more than 3 G's right now. And 3 G's right now is hella good, because 4 G's a day makes you a millionaire. He's done this for a couple of years. Y'all know Dr. Sebi is rolling. So what happens? It shuts it all down then, Kendrick. What if he's carrying everybody? What happens? He gets arrested. Of course, everybody's after him. From New York to LA, because you still can't say you're curing people. And he gets arrested in Honduras with like $37,000, $38,000 cash. Boom. And he's in his 80s, man. He's in Honduras. And he gets arrested for this cash, and he doesn't have an explanation for $30-something thousand in cash. So they arrest him, lock him up. He gets out on bail, and they lock him up again for basically the same type things. Like, look, you even got more money. Well, where the money coming from? If he's all that's just either way, man. He gets locked up the second time, and he's in prison. Now remember, the dude has diabetes, all type of real deal issues. And his special diet is what's keeping him going. He's in his 80s now, man. He's doing it. But in prison, ain't nobody trying to feed you good like that. I know. I've been a prison guard. Of course, I've been locked up like a bunch of y'all, but I've been a prison guard, so I know damn well you are not eating good. A couple of weeks, Dr. Sebi dies in prison. And autopsy reports show that he has pneumonia, and that, of course, the prison conditions and the poor diet and everything, and the poor food that helped lead to his death. But that only takes your legendary status and blows you up even more. Do I do any of the Dr. Sebi stuff myself? Yeah. Even though the alkaline diet has been proven by science to not work, it makes too much sense for certain things. So yeah, I'm big on alkaline. I alkalize my water all the time, squeezing lemon and lime juice in it. I promise you stop there. I'll just stop there. I do a lot of the Dr. Sebi stuff. So one of them is alkalizing the water. I got a homeboy. He rocks the Dr. Sebi alkalized diet and does the water and everything like that. Man, he lost like 70, 80 pounds in a year. And that was the only big change that he made, was alkalizing his water. So it can definitely help out. There was something else I was going to tell you all. That's everything pretty much. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Dude's supposed to have 17 kids. 17. That's a lot of kids, man. No, that's a lot of kids. Damn, 17. Hey, finish this thing going out, because I've been here for a while. Gratitudes. Number one, boy, a bill hit me yesterday. I didn't have the cash for the bill yesterday. I was tripping, about to pull out my credit card, thought about asking my wife for the money, and then boom. Amazon royalty check hit. The bill I owed was $2 more than the bill that I owed. I had no idea I even had that royalty check coming. I promise I didn't, man. That's how this gratitude works out, people. If you focus on the good shit, gratitude just takes care of you. I promise you, that just takes care. Come on, man. Shout out, number two. Shout out to the shower modifications, because I used them to get in the shower today, and that made a huge difference. Plus, I got clean. Y'all know what I always say. You look good, feel good. Feel good, play good, paid good. Deion Sanders. Number three, my wife is about to make some CBD soap and new CBD oils. She got a few different strains to experiment with, and since I admit for the first time, I can tell the difference with this stuff. Now it's time to get real about which ones are strong, which ones do this. It's time for some real experimentation. So 1,000 thank yous to her. Look, man, y'all have a good day. I want y'all to be pretty, stay grateful. Always go check out allthingsoneLove.com for blogs, for mindfulness, ways to get your mindset over the nonsense. AllthingsoneLove.com. I got t-shirts and everything, sweaters, all that good stuff. I have gratitude journals. AllthingsoneLove.com. Sign up for the monthly newsletter. AllthingsoneLove.com. Y'all be pretty, stay grateful. I salute you. I'm out.